Okay, so let's jump right into this because I've been wanting to do this for a while. There is a TikTok page on this app that is called Real WalkAway. And it is aligned with a hashtag called #WalkAway. And it is a group of former Democrats that are now walking away from the Democratic Party. It's not to say that they're joining the Republican, like some of them are joining the Republican Party. Some people say they're not going to join the Republican Party. Me, I walked away from the Democratic Party, but I didn't join the Republican Party. I just became a libertarian conservative. Because even though I believe in everything that the Libertarian Party is doing, I also have a little bit of a conservative side to know, if you know, you know. One person did ask me, how can you be a libertarian and conservative at the same time? I didn't think that existed, and I was really happy that she asked the question because nobody had never asked me that. We still believe in the same thing, but we look at things in a sort of a conservative eye, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So I saw all of these stories, all of these people saying why they walked away, what they had to do. A lot of them said they did their research. Like me, I also did research as well too. Before I was a Democrat, I said it in plenty of videos. My husband, my then boyfriend, now husband, was a Republican, hardcore. And him and I would go back and forth. The tipping point was the Black Lives Matter thing. He thought it was a joke. I didn't think so. And I was so passionate about it and stuff like that, screaming Black Lives Matter and all this other stuff, And my husband was like, you need to start doing your research because of the fact that this whole thing right here is just messing around with your emotions. Democrats love to mess around with your emotions. That's what I seem to have noticed. That's why I walked away. One, they like to mess around with your feelings. Second of all, they want to make you feel as though you can't do nothing in life. Like because of your skin color or because of you being a female or a male or whatever, or being gay or whatever, you can't achieve the things that you want in life. Third of all, being a part of the Democratic Party is one of the most depressing things ever. I had never felt so depressed and so angry in my entire life. And they play on that. They play on emotions. They play on, you see this? This is why we do what we do, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, yeah, It was just the constant letdowns, like you'll never achieve anything in your life. That's what I felt the Democratic Party was doing. They were trying to make people feel as though they could not achieve not a damn thing in life. And I thought I was depressed and oppressed in that, because of my skin color and the fact that I'm a female, I'll never get anywhere in life. I'll never do anything in life. And then I had to look at the bigger picture. And then my husband was like, you got to do your research because what the Democrats are telling you is wrong. And so that's what I did. I did my research. My husband sent me some videos. And then I started looking at, before I didn't like Donald Trump at all. At all. I had the same hatred as every other Democrat would have. I can't stand this guy. He's so racist. He's just so bad. He's just so awful. And then I started listening to speeches that he made in the past in his first term. And then I started looking at him. And I started doing more research. And I was like, hold on. And then I just started doing research. And over time, I started looking more into it. And I was like, wait a minute. Donald Trump was one of the most beloved people ever. He was invited on all the shows. He had a show of his own. He was loved by everybody. But the minute he went into politics and went in as a Republican, it was like a switch. You know when a switch, when you turn it off and on? It was like a switch that just turned on. And everybody that was for him, giving him hugs and kisses and stuff like that, are literally bad-mouthing him overnight. Overnight. It's like the entire world turned this, like it's like the entire world turned the damn switch. And they all started to hate him. But here goes a man who was loved. You kissed the guy, you hugged the guy, you had conversations with the guy. You spoke nothing but nice things about the guy. But the minute he turned Republican and went into politics, you turned against him? Make that make sense, because it doesn't make any sense to me at all. It's like a freaking bulb that just automatically got screwed off and was never put back on. Now he's a misogynist, he's a racist, he's this, that, and the third. What? Because he joined politics and became a Republican? And then became president? What? And then it was just like, after that, it was a huge turning point for me. It was a huge turning point for me. And I realized everything that the Democrats were doing was straight emotion. They play off of people's emotions. And they make them feel as though they are the most depressed and oppressed people in the world. When I left the Democratic Party, when I switched my party, it was like a weight was lifted off of me, and I saw things so differently. I saw from the other side the Democrats in their true colors. I thought, but after seeing all of these stories of people walking away from the Democratic Party, I realized their reasons for leaving was aligned with my reasoning for leaving. I left years ago, and I'm never looking back. Am I proud of my vote for Trump? Of course I am. Promises made, promises kept. Who's going to be mad at that? You don't have to like Donald Trump to vote for the guy. No, you don't have to like the guy. But you have to understand, this man stands on business. And everybody knows it. So yeah, I just kind of figured, if you want, you can go on and type in real WalkAway and you will see a lot of stories. But yeah, I think it's a movement that's going to continue, and it's going to keep going, because Democrats are leaving the Democratic Party in droves, and the Democratic Party itself is headed for collapse, if it hasn't already collapsed already. But I'm just saying, talk to you soon.